Alright. So last time I was here, I was doing the poetry slam. And then when I saw the video posted online, I realized that I talk really fast. And I also stumble over the words that are like awkward or serious, like moments in the poem that are like that. So I wrote a seriously awkward poem. And now I'm gonna like perform it, and hopefully I won't talk fast or stumble over the words. So like you've been warned, I guess. Alright, here we go. Sometimes I masturbate. Sometimes I masturbate. And when I do, I try not to think about her because thinking about her makes me sad. But it's a difficult task when considering that our relationship was primarily physical. I used hand lotion, and on the bottle it says healing. I find that kind of ironic and also kind of apt. I was visiting my grandma through lack of a natural segue into that sentence, and I noticed that she had the same hand lotion as me, only she doesn't use it in the same way that I do. She has the industrial sized bottle of healing, and when I compare that to what I've been through, to what my grandmother's been through, I find that to be very fitting. She uses her bottle to heal her hands that have done 90 years of work, and soften her hands that have grown tough in the process of raising 7 children and yelling at my grandpa. It is my mother, however, who takes care of my grandma these days. She's there every Sunday, and sometimes I visit and notice hand lotion, and my mother drags me to church. We were late one day, so my mom started running to the parking lot. I told her that she looks more foolish running into church than if she had just walked in late. She told me that she's never concerned with looking foolish, but she is concerned with being late to church. I find it ironic that there's a condom in my wallet as I walk into a Catholic church. I don't sing at church because I'm shy. Instead, I write poems while I'm masturbating, and then I tell them to strangers. I also write poems on how I want to have sex with that girl that I'm not thinking about, and that's about it. In church, everyone holds hands while saying Our Father, and afterwards my mom remarked that my hands are soft, and asked if I was using that hand lotion she got. My mom is basically a nun. If she knew that I masturbated, she'd slap me. And if she knew that I had sex before marriage, she would disown me. And if she knew the thoughts that I think about the girl that I'm not thinking about, she'd send me to hell herself. My mom and I are opposites on how we think about a lot of things. If someone asked me to choose who my hero is, it would probably be my mother. If you asked my mom the same question, she would not mention my grandma, but my grandpa might be named. When we all thought my grandma was going to die, we were all saying goodbye before she went in for surgery. My grandpa didn't say anything. Instead, he leaned down and kissed her on the lips. It was the only time I've ever seen them kiss. When my mom called me Saturday night and told me there's something wrong with Grandpa and he's in the hospital, and asked if I wanted to visit him, I said no, because something was always wrong with Grandpa, and he was always in the hospital. So what made this time any different? When I woke up to my mom's phone call the next morning, I knew he was dead before I even answered. When the funeral home called my mom and asked if they could take his body away from the hospital, she said, no, don't touch him, because she couldn't handle it. He was more than just a body to her. I've heard that the dead watch over you. They look down on you from heaven, and the thought is supposed to be comforting, but I find it a little bit creepy, especially when I can't sleep at night because of who I'm not thinking about, and I reach across an ever-expanding, darkening bedroom floor to grab a bottle of healing. Thanks.